Okay, so obviously the team, we've had some losses. We've got some new people stepping up in the Avengers. What is the Avengers lineup going to look like moving forward?
That's tough.
Yeah,
that is really
there's a lot to cover.
Did you see how
It's not
neither,
like
I feel like
a-
neither of us, we both didn't really react.
I was looking at kind of in between.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just like
Rock,
no one
paper,
behind
scissors.
there.
Who goes?
I think a lot of that's going to depend on what's going on with Disney Plus. Because I don't think Marvel's going to come out. Not that I've talked to Kevin Feige yesterday or anything, but I don't think that they're going to come out with another phase. Like this is our next phase. It's just I think it's going to come up. Hey, these are the next set of movies. Here's the next set of TV shows we have coming out on Disney Plus, and we know those TV shows are going to be set in the MCU. It's not going to be like a Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. thing or something like that. We're like, yeah, it's kind of there, but not really. Or Daredevil.
Thing, yeah.
It's really going to be in there. So I think it depends on those series. They could bring in new characters in the movies and develop their characters they already have, like Bucky, Hawkeye, Falcon, and develop them in TV world and bring some new characters in the movies.
Yeah, so
they can tackle a lot more content with Disney Plus and the MCU.
The Disney Plus shows that we know about right now. Hawkeye's got a show.
Hawkeye's a show.
Yep.
WandaVision.
Yep.
WandaVision.
Some combination of Scarlet Witch and Vision, which I'm really pulling for more Vision in a turtleneck or a V-neck sweater. Like that's my Vision.
Got the Bucky
and Falcon.
Yep.
Although now that Falcon's got the shield, maybe they're going to rename that Bucky and Captain America.
Yeah.
And then Loki.
Winter
And
Soldier.
then
But Loki is going
Winter
to be
Soldier and Captain America.
Loki will probably be a prequel series, but still.
Yeah, Loki will be mixed in there somewhere too. So we got those guys that are doing on Disney Plus. But for the films, what do we think the next Avengers lineup is going to be? I guess maybe the first question is, when do we think we're going to see another Avengers movie?
I would imagine not for some time. I mean, think about how many movies came out before we saw the first Avengers, and I feel like it was a lot. I was hoping somebody would have an answer to that.
4, I believe. It was Iron Man, Hulk, Iron Man 2, Thor, Captain America. So 5.
Yeah. Yep. And so I feel like there's also room for them to start introducing new characters.
Yes.
Personally, I think that'll make things very, very cluttered, but I also am not somebody who's the most well-versed in the comics. And I don't know. I mean, like the Guardians
We have
of
the
Galaxy.
Eternals. Is
Yeah,
the
the
next
Eternals
big
for
friend,
sure,
which is not the most of all their comic books. That's not the most popular
but I mean,
one.
neither was Guardians of the Galaxy.
True.
Yeah.
So I think that I don't know. It's tough. I hope that we see Korg. I would be really happy for Korg.
Korg
taking
were
that would be
officially
really
an
fun.
Avenger?
I would
Korg and
be
Meek?
so happy. Or even, I mean, like, if he was like a Groot role, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I would be so into that.
I'd be into that too.
I'd be super into that. And then Taika Waititi can, like, direct everything.
I gotta
Yeah, I
imagine
know,
he's going
right?
to be
He's
tagging
so
along
great.
with Guardians, then, right?
so.
Yeah. I
Now
hope
that Thor is
so.
over
I
there,
really
too.
hope so. But do you think that would, like, tip the scales too much to have, like, too many of those, like, comic relief, goofy characters? Because I feel like he fulfills a very similar role as Groot. Yeah. But that's a different conversation. In terms of
might
the
be
new
overload.
Avengers, I'm curious how much more of Thor we're going to get. Just from like a logistical standpoint of like how long Chris Hemsworth has been a part of this franchise. If they'd be willing to, how much they're willing to bet that he's willing to stay on.
Yeah.
Because
I know
that's
he
a long
said-
time.
I hope he stays.
He loved Ragnarok.
Yeah.
The first 2 Thor
Yeah.
films he was not the biggest fan of, but I think once he did Ragnarok, he was like, "Oh, I love this character." And I think he wants to go on for a while.
Yeah.
Clearly been having a blast.
He's happy.
Yeah.
He loved the tone of it. I want to see him and Chris Pratt together. I want to see like a bunch of buddy cop movies. Like I really do. They have exceptional chemistry. Like them together, just those scenes, I was in stitches. You know what I mean? So I definitely hope that he stays on board. I'm cool with that.
But as
a
with
Guardians of the
Guardians,
Galaxy.
Not the Avengers.
Yeah,
So
what
back
is
to
he?
the
Who do we have
Avengers.
on
So I guess we
Avengers,
didn't answer
I
that
guess?
question.
So
I think we're gonna
Avengers
get
team.
Valkyrie.
You think
Yeah.
Valkyrie's
I
going to
think
be
we'll
an
get her.
Avenger?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I'd like that.
Black Panther?
Yeah.
Yeah,
sure.
Black Panther.
Doctor Strange?
Especially who are they trying to bring in? I mean, don't forget, we also have X-Men now with the Fox Disney deal going.
Fantastic
on.
Four.
Fantastic Four. I mean,
We didn't even tap into that.
I mean,
yet,
there's comic books. I think it was Brian Michael Bendis wrote Avengers versus X-Men. I mean, there's just so much stuff.
Ooh,
They can,
that'd be so fun.
How soon do you think we get another Fantastic Four movie?
I think
about
sooner
3-4
than
years.
we get another X-Men movie.
Ooh, yeah, because they have to.
I think
recast it.
Fantastic Four are going to show up.
Do we get a good Fantastic
Yeah,
Four
that-
movie?
that
I think
is the
that's
real
like,
question.
when
Yeah,
do we
I
get
mean,
that?
if
question.
Kevin Feige's still doing it, like, yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so by the time we see more Avengers, I don't think any of the Fantastic Four or X-Men will be in the next Avengers lineup.
Right, they're
Even
not,
if
right,
it's Avengers versus one of those
Right.
groups. Like, I don't think we're going to see Beast as an Avenger.
Yeah.
But some combination, it's got to be I think Black Panther and Shuri, because Shuri's got the tech. You need somebody that's in there with the tech. I think Doctor Strange brings the weird magic to the table, which and then Spider-Man obviously still there, and then Captain Marvel's going to show back up as an Avenger, even if she's not. She's just kind of like the Thor presence of just she brings the lightning, I guess. Would that be a good team? You guys on board for that?
I'm down with that team.
Black Panther.
I'd
watch some more stories.
Black Panther kind of the leader.
Valkyrie.
And Valkyrie
I'm a big
too.
Valkyrie fan, so I'd like her.
Okay.
What if we were talking about the A-Force though? Like, I hope that actually happens. I would be so down for that. We're talking about like when all the girls came together and it was like Wasp and Mantis and Valkyrie. Okoye was in there. Yeah.
Ant-Man.
Oh, Ant-Man. How did we forget about Ant-Man?
There's so many people.
I mean, tiny.
Oh,
good point.
One. Yeah.
So let's think about it this way real quick. In the original 6 Avengers, we had Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, Hulk, Black Widow, and Hawkeye. So who's going to replace those? I think you put Black Panther instead of Tony.
One of the big 6.
Spider-Man instead of Captain America.
Yeah, I think they fulfill a very.
I think they kind of.
Well, Widow though.
They have that like naivety.
I think Black Widow.
Do we say Valkyrie?
I think we're going to get a new Black Widow in Black Widow's standalone movie.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So Black Widow's standalone movie is going to be a prequel.
That's right,
and
'cause
they're
she was
gonna set
trained
up
with
a
other people,
younger protege or something like that.
Yeah,
I think we're just going to get another Black Widow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you've got Captain Marvel kind of replacing the Thor thing.
Yeah.
Doctor Strange. I don't know who
Replacing
he
himself?
replaces.
Yeah.
Hulk? I don't know.
Yeah, sure, that works.
Kind of.
But then,
I could see that.
Yeah,
Because the Hulk kind of is this like present, not really present. Like he just kind of pops in and out and does his thing.
He's
Yeah.
also
Very helpful when he's
another
needed.
smart guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got the smart guy.
Smart
You gotta have
guy.
the other
There we
smart
go.
guy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then who are we missing? Ant-Man will be in there instead of Hawkeye,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah.
And then I do think we're getting at A4. That's why I don't know that Valkyrie's
I know we're talking about the movies. I'm just so curious about Disney Plus, so I want to know what these stories are. I'm so curious to know what the Hawkeye story is going to be about.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we didn't even talk about the new Captain America.
Yeah.
Like Sam Wilson.
Falcon and Bucky have a series, so it's like
are the two of them going to be off the table for the next Avengers lineup because they have a series? Surely not, right?
Yeah. I don't know. I think
it's gonna take a
I'm
while.
really curious about is with Disney Plus coming in, and we all watch this stuff both because we all clearly are passionate about it, but also it's kind of part of our jobs. Like how many average people consume all of this content? So like I think the assumption that if Disney made the assumption that it's like, oh, all of these Disney Plus shows are like essential viewing to understanding what happens in the next Avengers movie, in addition to watching all of these other movies, that's like a really big ask from the audience.
Yeah, that's very true. Yeah.
So even if like they live in the same universe, I'm curious how much separation we'll see between the films and the Disney Plus shows.
Yeah.
Probably none.
Cool, everybody, watch.
I won't put it past
Quit your
everybody to
jobs.
be like they're gonna start running ads for Disney Plus in front of the movies. We're like, by the way, they're gonna run
We
spoilers.
want your money.
They're like,
You
if
gotta
you
get
haven't
all
watched
of it.
Disney Plus, like you're not gonna get this movie. So get out of the theater, go home.
They like freeze frame halfway through. They're like confused. Should have watched the new show for Loki.
Yeah.
That would have answered all the questions.
$6.99.
And then they like keep rolling it.
Yep.